On page 11 in your new book, you talk about the importance of one's thoughts. Just in general, if you could paint me a picture of this, how do your thoughts shape your destiny?
The first question is, if you have ever asked yourself, how much influence do you really think you have, whether a thought is arising or not? So meaning, this is sometimes the experiment that you can do for yourself or the people at home. Try to calculate whatever next thought is going to come up in your mind. So do you have any influence in knowing what is going to be the next thoughts within the next 20, 30 seconds are going to arise in the mind? There was a time I did this experiment myself and I always come up to one conclusion. I don't feel like I have too much influence or impact in knowing what type of thought is going to pop up or arise within the next seconds or minutes. I don't. Therefore, the first question is, if you don't know what type of thoughts are going to arise in the mind, it doesn't make sense to me to blindly follow whatever comes up in the mind. So this is where in the ancient teachings comes the saying, you are not your thoughts. This is the very, very first essential point to really reflect for yourself upon it. Do you truly believe that what you are thinking is you and that you have to follow everything that pops up in the mind? Or is there another perspective in simply viewing, okay, something is popping up. I don't really know why. I don't really know actually what. But in the moment you have this additional distance to your thoughts, it already gives you one huge advantage, which means the power to choose. Choosing what? Choosing to just let it pass or to be hooked by it. And being hooked by thoughts is the same expression that in the ancient text sometimes is related to. You have two choices. Either you master the mind or you are being enslaved by the mind. So, and this is, let's say, the two choices. I do truly feel like that it's resonating with what is happening nowadays. Any type of news pop up in the television, you have no influence in it. Whatever the media is streaming, this is number one. After it's been streamed or published, you have no influence anymore. What from this you are catching upon your mind. And afterwards, if you don't pay attention, you also have no influence anymore. What are you getting hooked upon? And that simply means your life is not moving in a direction that feels stable. It feels like your emotional state, your mental state is dependent upon whatever impacts you are being exposed to. And I just don't feel like this is the way of living.